All right. Ooh. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Thank you guys for coming out tonight to our 24-hour play festival here at the Playhouse. We're so excited to have it here for the first time. 24 hours ago, well, 24 and a half yesterday at 7 p.m., 4 writers were given a line, 6 props, and told to have fun. And they certainly did have fun. So you guys get to have the wonderful experience of seeing 4 plays that did not exist 24 hours ago. Woo. The line that each of the plays is going to contain is, wait, you can read? And the 6 props that you might see, because each playwright had to use 4 of them, were challenged to use 6 of them, were a bag of apples, a watering can, a blanket, a garden gnome, a shower curtain with Jeff Goldblum's face on it, and one more that is currently escaping my memory. It is a frying pan. I should have remembered that because I'm the one who chose it. Anyway, we have had a fantastic day here. Actors and directors have been hard at work all day. They're super proud to show you what they've been up to. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to our first director of the evening, Mr. Kevin Schlink.
Hi everyone, my name is Kevin. First of all, I just want to thank everyone for being here. Our writers, our directors, our actors, our producers, everyone puts a ton of effort into the show to make it happen. It's wild, it's chaotic, and somehow it always comes together, even if we don't know if it's going to. Something still happens, and every time it's beautiful and amazing. So thank you all again for supporting the arts. Thank you for supporting live theater. It means everything. Our first show is titled The Movie Star's Mother's Favorite, Jeff Goldblum. It was written by Cat, and it stars Phoebe, Bettina, Clara, and Nathaniel. Thank you. Enjoy.
What is taking him so long? I'm exhausted. I want to go to bed.
I thought it was a nice funeral. I thought it was nice. The father would get to get all those nice things to say about Mom.
Gertie, he says the same nice things about everyone. His eulogy is basically the exact copy of Mrs. Klein's funeral last month. Don't you think how it's odd how he went on and on about how great of a singer she was? When did you ever know Mother to sing?
I thought maybe it was a hidden talent.
Oh, believe me. With Mother, there are no hidden talents. If she was good at something, you were sure to know about it.
Can we please wait at least 24 hours after she's buried before we start complaining about her?
I know you always need a prop for your dramatics, but can you just wait until I'm done reading?
You've been grading me all day, Aggie. I feel like the remnants of a block of cheese.
Oh look, Mother's obituary.
Loving mother, akin to sainthood.
Blah, blah, heaven needed another angel, blah, blah, saved by her 3 daughters, Agnes, Daphne, and Gertrude. God, did she write this herself?
No, Gertie wrote it if you can believe it. Wait a second, you can read?
Oh, I'm Agnes. I read newspapers for fun. And I'm so intelligent that I went to Mount Holyoke with a bunch of other lesbians to major in classics. Whatever the hell that means.
Must be bigger in front of
horses?
It's actually pronounced morose.
You're kidding. That's pretty funny given the circumstances.
Why? Because my mother died?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I just meant that. I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you. Please, right this way, Mr. Bartleby.
Oh, please, call me Hubert.
No, thank you.
Okie dokie.
Meet my sisters, Daphne and Gertrude. Daphne and Gertrude, this is Mr. Bartleby, mother's attorney.
Oh, please, call me Hubert.
Absolutely not.
Okie dokie. As you know, I'm here to distribute the items that are noted as a part of your mother's estate. She noted in her will which of her daughters she wanted to receive certain items in her possession. It's my understanding that these items are very precious to you all, and that this matter is to be taken with great care. Your mother noted that in her will, you are all to take her designation of these items as final. There be no squabbling or sniping about here.
Squabbling and sniping. Surely that can't have been about us.
Mr. Bartleby, we're all adults here. We can handle some maturity, I assure you.
Agnes, you can be so funny when you want to be.
Right. Well then, I suppose we better get started. I have to say that I haven't seen any of these items myself, and I hope it's not unprofessional to say so, but I'm very curious. The value estimate from your mother valued these items at over $10 million. You can imagine my curiosity.
Oh, I'm sure to our mother all these items are priceless.
Surely that valuation isn't professionally done. Mother rarely had 2 pennies to rub together.
So she reminded us every day.
I assure you, this valuation is official. The items themselves aren't listed, but the estate value of what I see in this briefcase is nearly $10 million. Okay, let's see here. My dear daughters, it is I, your mama. If you are hearing this, it means that I have passed on from this mortal plane. I know it must grieve you so to know that I am no longer with you, but take comfort in the fact that I will always be watching, because the afterlife is real, and I am surely with God and with the angels.
Oh, God.
Yes, he's mentioned here, too. With the angels and with God, swathed in peace and heavenly splendor.
That sounds nice. Bartley, you can skip past this bit.
Oh, sure. Let's see. Heavenly splendor. I'm surely a saint. I'm watching you from above. I'm worried for your souls. Important for you to get married. No one giving grandchildren. Oh, if I see your father here, I'll kill him. In Christ's name, amen.
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 I miss her. Just get to the will, Barload.
We really are anxious to begin.
Right, of course. Well, let's see. My darling daughters, first, I start with something for each of you. I have bequeathed you each an apple from the apple tree on our family estate. You may plant the seeds and grow your own trees and give the apples to your own children. But it's probably too late for any of you to have them now.
Oh, we're not even in our 30s yet. What timeline is she on?
One for you and one for you.
So, do we have to plant this or whatever, or can I eat it?
Next to my darling youngest daughter, Gertrude, I leave my cherished watering can. We love to tend the garden together, you eventually more than I, as my knees began to fail me. You never were very good at pruning. Sometimes, as I watched you stab with a trowel into the soil, I worried that you had a darkness in you that I helped create and was powerless to stop. But I want you to have my watering can all the same. May your own garden grow in time.
Oh, that's so nice of her. I was really hoping I'd get it.
Is this like a gold watering can, or is it amethyst, or sapphire?
Damn, I knew I should have gardened more with Mother if I want to get that can.
Is it an antique?
Keep going, Bartley.
Yes, of course. To my middle daughter, Daphne, I give you my sacred frying pan. I miss the days that you would follow me around the kitchen, asking me what I was thinking, and if you could have a taste. You always had such an appetite on you, my girl, for food. And for men. Maybe this frying pan will let you keep a husband and not be so distracted by the young men that mow your lawn.
Oh, Daphne. Daphne, I'm so sorry. God, he was a cow! I miss her.
Am I missing something about the value of this frying pan? Is it famous?
I'm sorry. Is it professional to add your personal comments, Beanley?
My apologies. You're right. I think we're almost done. And to my eldest daughter, I leave my beloved garden gnome, affectionately referred to by Agnes and me as Conrad. You always love to make up little stories about Conrad, little fantasies about where he had been in his personal life. To be honest, for a while I was worried that you were attracted to his garden gnome. You seemed so fixated on him. A fire burned in your belly for his hat. But then you went to that college for lesbians, and that cleared it up for me. I guess you just have an overactive imagination. Anyway, maybe when you look at this Conrad in your own garden, you can imagine me there too, sitting in the sun and enjoying the flowers.
She always had a way with words, Mother. What? No comment, Mr. Bartleby?
No, that clearly is just a normal garden gnome.
So is that it then? Just one item for each of us?
Well, we know there definitely isn't any money, so that seems about right.
I don't understand. The valuation of this will was significant. There's one thing listed, but surely it can't be worth that much. Perhaps there was a mistake. Should I contact the bank that valued these assets?
I appreciate how seriously you're taking your job, Mr. Bartleby, but I assure you, we don't care. Just give us the last item so we can all go home.
Very well, if you insist. The only logical conclusion is that this final item must be of tremendous value indeed. I read from her will. Finally, my most prized possession, the only thing I know that has any real value. I've kept this treacherous secret from you, my daughters, knowing that if you knew it was in my possession, you would do everything in your power to take it from me while I was still alive, and I couldn't bear to part with it. Now, after I lay to rest, 'tis yours. What you choose to do with it is up to you, whether you sell it, use it, bury it, it is your decision. But it is imperative that you share it. No one sister shall have more ownership of it than the other.
What the hell could this thing be?
What in the world?
Well, no one can argue that Mother didn't have a sense of humor. This is absolutely ridiculous. 10 million my ass.
What is it?
Take a look for yourself. Hubert.
Well, how do you like that? Mother used her last moments to get us to take out her garbage. What a load of crap!
Go easy on her, Dad. She gave us all she had. Maybe she just really liked Jeff Goldblum or something.
Well, Mr. Bartleby, if it's all the same to you, I think we'll wrap this up. What do you think, then? Did the bank get it wrong or something?
My God, no!
What?
This is the most beautiful, the most amazing, the most lovely thing I have ever set eyes upon. 10 million? 10 million isn't nearly enough.
What is happening?
Oh, Jeff, my darling Jeff. Some people just don't know your magic charm.
Hello? Hi, my name is Ava. I have had the pleasure of being the director for the next show that you're about to see. It is called Imagine This. It is written by the wonderful, lovely Atticus, who I hope is in the audience tonight. Yeah, okay, great. They are so talented. They have wrote a really, truly beautiful, special show. The main themes for this production, I would say, are finding the balance between growing older and still staying youthful. So you'll kind of see that represented in the show that you're about to see. And with that, welcome to Imagine This.
Can you see it? The sprawling castle across rolling hills, ornate halls lined with tapestries and stained glass windows casting visions across cold stone as the sunlight hits. A throne room big enough to fit my whole house, where I sit now in my grand robe, a crown atop my head. You are all my royal subjects. My loyal guard to my left, and my trusty servant to my right. And my trusty servant to my right. Dude.
Hear ye, hear ye. You're not the herald man, what?
What is that?
It's my gong.
Heralds use like a trumpet or something.
You're the herald, you're the servant, not the herald. How do I even do a trumpet anyway?
With your hands, you know, like.
Can we start over?
Again?
What else are we gonna do? Anything else.
Okay, fine, we'll start again. Just chill. Picture it. The sprawling castle with ornate halls and a lavish throne room. I sit now in my grand robe, a crown atop my head. Before me, my royal subjects. Beside me, my trusty guard. And my steady servant. On this day, we embark on a journey. The saving grace of this kingdom rests atop a mountain, the path blocked by monsters and sorcerers. We must face them and prevail.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Let's head off now.
Your Majesty.
Yes, Sir Knight?
A message.
Ah,
It says the path is blocked. No, can't you read, servant? It says that the path has just been unblocked. Now it's safe to pass through. Wait a minute. You can read? Only the nobility of knights can read. Of course I can read.
a faster path. Splendid.
Splendiferous, even.
Let us continue on, adventurers.
You know, one would think the queen would have more than one guard. A fair point, actually.
Especially since there's a monster right there.
What immaculate timing. I shall protect you, Your Majesty. The beast is slain. Clearly.
They have conquered the beast.
I'm ready, Your Majesty, to take on any foe I shall. But there's no need, because that was the beast, and you killed it. Yay. There can always be other. Oh, no, but I smashed all its eggs. No more beasts.
Ah, no more beasts. Wonderful, both of you, of course. Now, let us continue up the mountain. I believe there's a place we can stop up this way. A village!
A village. Ingenious, Your Majesty.
Yes, well, only so if the locals are rightfully accommodating. Oh, I forgot to grab the, one sec.
She forgot to grab the locals? Her Majesty is simply introducing our party, I'm sure. I think the game is paused, ma'am. It doesn't have to be. Well, of course, Sir Knight. Why can't you just go along with this anymore? I am going along with this. I'm playing the game, Saren. You're ruining the game, Cade. Look, I'm just tired, okay? Yeah, that's what the inn is for, right?
Okay. Good day, Sir Foggle Smurf.
Greetings, Sir Fogglesworth. Hey, bro.
We seek housing for the night. If you would be so kind as to offer us some.
You think we should offer pay, Your Majesty? But she's the queen. Exactly, a rich noble.
I do have gold for your trouble, sir. Oh, wonderful. Thank you kindly. All right, we're in the house now.
Oh, sit. Night, y'all. That's very unbecoming of a servant. Are all not equals when traversing the great vast of the outdoors? Is Earth not put us together in our struggles so that we all sleep on the ground? You're not sleeping on the ground. The bed is where Her Majesty should be sitting. Get
No.
up.
It's all right.
Your Majesty is too benevolent. So benevolent.
Can you see it?
The inn halfway up the mountain, tucked into the village, tucked into the rock. Second floor. At the end of the hallway, a room adorned with quilts on the walls. The curtains pull tight, my armor wears heavy, and so does her crown.
But eventually, the sun rises, and so must we.
To the summit. To the summit!
Halt! We'll need some provisions before we continue, yes?
I see an apple tree just over yonder.
Spectacular indeed.
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 Oh.
I started writing.
What?
You said last time I should try writing.
I did do that.
You did.
Cool. Was I right?
You were. But I still like this.
I got the apples. Provisions acquired.
Thank you, Sir Knight. Just don't actually eat them because my mom needs them for something.
Right.
Right.
Let's just reach the summit already.
The summit.
The summit.
All that we have faced has brought us here. The height of our imaginations cannot conjure such a sight as this.
Yes. The imagination cannot fathom everything that is out here to find. But imagine this. The summit of a mountain, the clouds so close you could reach up and touch them. Looking out, everything in the distance is blue. There's lakes turning into fields, turning into forests, everything a million miles down, yet so close. The rock beneath your shoes is rough, but everything just feels floaty. You're flying. Awesome.
I do need to put that gnome back in the garden before my mom notices, though.
Yeah. Sir Flammable!
Hello, folks. I am Andie, and this is my first time directing. I am over the moon to have been roped in by a sign to this experience. My cast is so cool, and this day was so high octane and wonderful, and everybody performing tonight is just incredible. And I did a lot of acting myself, and I've always wanted to try the other side of things. So I truly hope you enjoy watching these incredible human beings who are really awesome, just as much as I enjoyed directing this. Thank you. The play is called AI BCs by Jay Maryeski.
How is your classroom looking, Miss Ward?
It's fine. I think it's almost done.
Good. That is the priority. Honestly, I'm not sure why you bother with all of this. It's not like you're going to be here when the flowers are blooming anyways.
I plant all year long. Besides, the students like it. I was thinking of asking the 5th graders if they want to volunteer. I'm not as young and spry as I used to be, but you have to cultivate a green thumb early.
How fun.
Do you have a problem with me making the campus more beautiful?
No problem. I just don't really see the point of it.
Did you have a point in coming here today?
I did, yes.
Okay, get to it then. I have some pruning to do.
If you insist. Well, we've received some guidance from the state regarding our teaching. We're going to be an AI-first school going forward. AI curriculum, AI grading, all of it.
No,
And
I did not just hear that. The plants did not just hear that. Come here. What the fuck? I did not just hear that, right?
from the sounds of it, you heard just perfectly. This is why I'm glad you were not at professional development last week.
Oh my God. I knew the teachers for this year seemed weak.
You haven't met them yet?
Whatever, I can tell. I can smell it wafting through the halls. Oh my God. Why is this happening in our school district?
It's a funding requirement.
Surely we don't need this extra funding. Wait, do we need all these grants? There's one coming in for STEM research, but I don't think we need it.
Technically, it's a state requirement.
Whatever. The next words out of your mouth may determine your fate. What did you just say?
You're going to attack me for something you didn't hear?
Good point.
I understand your frustration.
Good, I feel so seen and understood. I should be understood in this situation. I'm a teacher. What am I going to be doing anyway?
Well, you're going to monitor their progress. We can't have them running around unattended all day long.
I'm going to be babysitting?
No. You're going to be guiding and teaching them the fundamentals of inputs and outputs. Support them as they figure out what they want to find. Why, if you think about it, it's just like the good old-fashioned intellectual curiosity. That's it. And, of course, you're going to be keeping an eye to make sure that there's no high achievers who are trying to get by without AI learning.
So I have to report students for learning.
Well, it occurs that I might not have gotten the full point across with our little incident before. The higher grades are going to be using AI. Your students aren't quite ready for it just yet. But all the more reason to keep an eye out for any problems that might be creeping up.
Fantastic. So, is this not an institution of learning?
No, Miss Ward. Students don't learn anything at school. We train them to work.
In first grade?
Well, yes, all the more. How else are we going to prevent them from crying when they have to get up at 9 in the morning?
To work where?
Well, exactly. You have to adapt. The world is changing. It's not offices and jobs anymore. It's language models and gig work.
We are teachers. This is an institution. This is an educational program.
Miss Ward, do you, this is not just an educational program. If you want to be really technical about it, it's, well...
Whatever, this is a classroom. My students learn.
And your students are going to be learning about language models going forward.
Again, in first grade.
Exactly. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go file an incident report about our interaction here.
Surely our Jordan can't be in trouble. At this stage, they'd be branded for their entire academic life. And they're not a troublemaker. What do you think it could be?
How many times have we had this discussion?
Humor it. If it was a fight, we would have called after.
Okay. Maybe they're falling behind, or they fell asleep at their desk, wetting themselves. Anger issues. Maybe they think they have autism?
After all the reading I did with them as a child, I hope they're not falling behind. They still have Dr. Seuss memorized. I could probably speak Whovian or whatever they speak there. No, they could be struggling socially. Oh, I hope they're not being bullied.
Well, instead of getting bullied, you can insult the kid in Whovian, a new lyrical genius against a 6-year-old.
You're as small as the speck of dust Horton flew in on.
Oh my God, you're going to put that kid in therapy for life.
Yeah, you're right. Probably best for Jordan to handle it.
No, I didn't say that.
Maybe it's good. Jordan could be leading the class, or they shared something and the teachers are impressed. They want to know what we did to raise such a child so they can share some of that with the class.
Oh, maybe something happened with a different student and they're calling all of the parents in so we know what happened and can explain it to our kid at home.
If that's not it, we should definitely think about the next time we get called in, probably way less stress.
See, I have great ideas.
Ooh, apples. Are those for us?
Yes, as a thank you for all you do for our lovely child.
Lovely certainly is an adjective.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Right, well, thank you for coming here today. We wanted to discuss a behavioral matter with your child. We have an incident file about your Jordan using some problematic language.
Because of the contentious nature of today's meeting, I brought an object from my classroom that I use to help students express their emotion. So, if you want to express anger or sadness or joy, just grab onto this, hold it close to you, and it will protect you when you're feeling your most vulnerable.
Thank you for that, Miss Ward. Now, on to the matter of language. Jordan has been disturbing some of their peers with their word choice.
Oh, no, that can't be it. I'm a lot better than I used to be. Sometimes I still let things that shouldn't be said slip out, but I don't think Jordan's taking anything from that, right?
Dear, there's no point in pretending to be modest. Your child inherited some of your sailor's tongue. It's okay, we'll just have to monitor it.
Oh, can you tell us what Jordan's been saying? We both, if we're honest, aren't perfect.
Sure. We've gotten reports from some parents and students and teachers that Jordan has been using words like peaceful and adventurous and joy.
Do you have any idea where that might be coming from?
Do you expect us to discipline our child because they've been using some advanced words? That is not happening. We should be commended. We've made your job easier.
No, I don't think discipline is warranted in this scenario. We just want to get an idea of where all this is coming from.
We don't know where this possibly could be coming from. When they come home, we put them in a dark room, just like our plants, to make sure nothing happens. Whatever grows, grows, in spite of our efforts.
Absolutely. We had a child to gawk at it as it flounders.
Well, if you're not going to be honest with us, then I'm afraid Jordan will have to be removed from class if there are any further incidents.
This is a public school, right? I didn't accidentally enroll our child in a prison.
So, an incident occurred. We explained it to the class, and Jordan apologized. Principal Powers just wants to make sure that, wants to check if you have any routines that you want to change around Jordan.
Have you been reading to Jordan?
Of course! Every night at bedtime.
Well, if I were you, I would mix that, honestly. Reading doesn't really have a place in the modern world. We're Jordan's support system. We're trying to prepare them to be of use out there. We worry reading's just going to get in the way.
Right, and these in-demand skills you mentioned, children don't need to know how to read to access them?
Wait a minute. Do you know how to read?
Of course Jordan knows how to read. They read to us all the time.
Oh, I was not prepared for this. Could you just give Miss Ward and I 5 minutes to go over things and discuss for a moment? Miss Ward and I have come to a consensus. We think it would be best for all of us if Jordan took some time away from our class going forward.
You're suspending my kid for knowing how to read?
No, we're suspending your child because they're not meeting the demands of the curriculum, and we couldn't come to a compromise with the parents.
We're doing everything we can to further our child's education, like all of us.
That language sounds familiar.
You don't have to be here, Miss Ward. Discipline is not your purview, and we've already discussed all the matters related to your classroom. You're free to go. In fact, I think you're free to go permanently. With this insubordination, I think that's grounds for termination, if you ask me. I don't think we have anything further to discuss regarding your employment at this institution.
I wasn't gonna last 1 year under these rules anyway.
Oh, Miss Ward, I anticipated resistance and forecast your behavior on several charts. My findings supported the claim that you would not remain for a full academic year, but I could not fire you without cause. Now you've supplied cause. I harbor no resentment for your inability to aid and adapt in this current climate. It is difficult to see change coming. Why, in this world today, we all must try our best to...
How could you tell? Could you not? As soon as you started speaking at a college level, anytime there was any kind of hostility. I could, but I can't exactly hit my boss with a frying pan.
I couldn't tell.
I know, sweetie.
Well, I guess it's kind of a win. He was sort of... Our child deserves to know how to read, and this was the only solution.
It was already written.
So do you always carry that around?
I keep it in my purse.
Hi, my name's Casey, and I'm the writer and the director of the show. And if they let me play all the parts, then you'd be in for something of a treat. But instead, I have all these wonderful actors behind me who are going to take you back into the past, into the year 1862. But forget the gory fields of Antietam, and I want you to think of the pristine halls of the courthouse. Before William Jennings Bryan and Clarence Darrow were the attorneys of the day, who were 2 and 5 respectively at this time. There were other attorneys debating great matters, grave issues of democracy. So I invite you all to watch American Mammoth.
Good morning. Please be seated. This case arises from the state of Massachusetts' denial of an adult male woolly mammoth into the Union Army. On April 3rd, 1862, the woolly mammoth attempted to enlist into the 32nd Massachusetts Infantry Regiment and was denied by the state. The plaintiff, the mammoth, alleges he has the right to serve in the Grand Army of the Republic. The defendant, the state, alleges the mammoth has neither the mental capacity nor the rights of citizenship to serve in such a position. Now I'll have both attorneys introduce themselves and their client and begin with opening statements.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Gloria Van Zandt, and I represent the plaintiff, the mammoth. Before you sits an intelligent, sentient being. A being you have never seen before, but one as smart as you or me. He is a woolly mammoth. You may not have heard of him before. This is likely the only one ever seen by a modern human being, and likely the last one of his kind. He may be foreign to you, but he is every bit as capable as any grown man, and every bit as capable of serving in President Lincoln's army. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Van Zandt. Mr. Kellogg, your report.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm Peter Kellogg, and I'll be representing the state of Massachusetts in this matter. Your Honor, I'm aware this is a bench trial, but I couldn't help but make some general appeal to the audience. After all, this is their country too, and the fate of your countrymen is decided when the hammer falls. This is an animal. Nothing more. And animals may have their uses, no? But this beast disappeared from the world because of its failure to thrive in our great modern society. Its coat, just look at it. It's shaggy, it is thick, it is meant for ice travel, it is not meant for the swamps of Richmond. What could such a creature provide to our nation in its hour of greatest need? I will further prove to you that this monster is no citizen. It has no rights to serve or otherwise. In time, you will see. The truth will prevail. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to open the floor to a relatively open discussion. I expect it to remain cordial.
Well, I'll note that the mammoth, while adapted for colder climates, is also still susceptible to chills every now and again. Even in this summer heat, the mammoth is quite sensitive to the cold. You'll find that when we travel together, we take blankets in order to protect him from the elements.
Well, Kentucky gnats can be far colder than this courtroom.
Oh, well, then the mammoth will be no different than the average soldier who needs to serve and have a wool blanket to keep him warm.
Your Honor, this is quite ridiculous.
Please refrain from crosstalk.
Aside from the mammoth's normal physical attributes, he is incredibly intelligent. The mammoth can read 13 words a minute.
Wait a minute, you can read?
No crosstalk.
13 words a minute. Well, can you believe that?
Can the mammoth also write a poem?
I'm not sure, but can you? What sort of painting can you make? Well, I believe that the most important thing to note is that the mammoth, our mammoth, is sentimental. He is attached to things. He is loyal. almost to a fault. For instance, he takes this statue with him in his trunk. I presume for its color, but the mammoth does recognize charm.
Your Honor, this is junk, nothing but junk, collected by an animal. This is no different than a raven collecting buttons or a beaver bringing sticks to a dam. I tell you, this creature is not fit to serve. Are we a nation of animals? Of beasts? Born wild and savage. Released on the battlefield to slaughter one another without a moment's second of remorse. This creature will be a war elephant, ravaging the Pyrenees with Hannibal.
The mammoth has more tact than to be a mere war elephant. Well, this being sees value in loyalty, and he would follow Grant into battle. He would use his instincts. For instance, Mammoth, could you please take out the frying pan? Now, why don't have a stove to demonstrate fully? You will see the mammoth is capable of cooking. Now, while not an explicitly useful battlefield technique, I think it's one of the most important attributes. He makes me breakfast every morning.
What is this breakfast?
2 eggs over easy. Oh, and he never breaks the yolk. 3 pieces of bacon and a side of potatoes.
Your Honor, how is this relevant?
It's about the loyalty, the devotion to my personal preferences, the consideration for my wants and needs, and of course, the manual dexterity. Find me a more agile soldier, a soldier more dedicated to his leader.
A dog is dedicated to its owner. They can be taught tricks, novelties.
Let's take a brief recess. We'll return at 1 o'clock.
You make a good breakfast, really.
You know, I don't truly believe that you believe what you're saying.
Do you think I am dishonest?
Well, I think you are very loosely interpreting civic duty at best, defiling a nation at worst.
We will now resume. Please be seated. Mr. Kellogg, I'll allow you to have the floor first.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ladies and gentlemen, I think the most important factor to consider in this debate of military service is whether we can truly consider the Mammoth American. To do so, I would like to call the beast to the witness stand. Mammoth, please. All right, when were you born? What processes have you undergone, if any, to obtain citizenship? Your Honor, the creature cannot even speak.
Of course he can. You should have asked for an interpreter. Luckily, I can serve as one.
I object, Your Honor. The lawyer is not going to serve as counsel to the Mammoth and interpreter.
Is anyone else here able to fluently speak Mammoth? I'll permit it in this instance.
Thank you. Will you please repeat for me what you said? He answered, I don't know, and not that I'm aware of.
Thank you, that's all for my questioning. I think we all share something in common. We belong to a place. We consider ourselves citizens, whether we were born here or we go through the process of obtaining citizenship. How do we know that this mammoth was born on American soil? Where did this mammoth come from? Do not mammoths travel in herds? Where are the others? Where are the rest of his kind? You said yourself that he is the last of his kind. So, who has documentation of his citizenship?
I believe that the mammoth has lived here long enough to partake in the civic duties expected of a citizen.
But do you know this for certain? Do you?
No.
If no one can procure documentation to prove that this creature is a citizen, then there is no reason to believe that he is an American. After all, the historical habitat of the woolly mammoth was vast. This specimen in particular, well, we have no idea as to its origin.
Is a soldier with a plausible foreign origin so frightening, so appalling to you, that you would give up a helping hand in the fight against Confederacy?
Well, I declare, I think it's only fair to want to serve alongside real Americans. If I was a soldier, I wouldn't want to fight alongside a beast so divorced from my own society.
How divorced is a beast who makes eggs and bacon?
Like I said, a dog can be taught tricks. Beasts intrude upon nations, tear apart their men, spirit by spirit. Is that what y'all want?
Miss Van Dant, is Mr. Kellogg correct in his assertion that the mammoth possesses no documentation of citizenship or residence?
That is correct.
I would like to have another brief recess. I believe I have the material I need to deliberate. I thank you both. We'll convene in 15 minutes.
Are you really so unbothered, Mr. Kellogg?
Unbothered? Why, I'm just defending the sacredness of citizenship. Are you so hasty as to entrust our own military, our own men, to a creature with which you share nothing in common?
You're right, Mammoth. We do share a lot in common. We both enjoy Byron and foraging for mushrooms and the Iliad. Though that took us a while to go through, especially at 13 words a minute. We both prefer nights when we can see Jupiter, and we both like, apples. We are very much alike, Mr. Kellogg. What if, Mr. Kellogg, you happen to be born in Ireland? Or in Germany? It could happen to anyone, after all. It does every day. Just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Well, I guess there's no thought that this is just hypothetical.
Thank you for your patience. It is my belief, after careful deliberation, that this animal is not fit to serve in the United States Army. Ms. Van Dant has argued for its intelligence, which I think is evident. In light of the state's argument, however, I cannot consider this animal a naturalized citizen. The state stands that this creature has no origin, no kind, no people, no place in time. How can I say it belongs anywhere? With that being said, I adjourn this court.
In her yard. She has 5 trees, and yes, I can count that high. And they're all different kinds. Macintosh, Russet, Alexander, Pippin, Granny Smith. It's a quaint yard. Everyone says that it's a Charlie New England kind of vibe. You know, actually, apples aren't even native to North America. Well, the crab apple, but they largely come from Central Asia. And that's not even exactly the case because they were domesticated on the Silk Road. You know, through Siberia and then the Caucasus into Europe. And there is even evidence of apple species in the Levant. All of this, it's not just domestication. It's hybridization for all the different kinds. And Van Zandt wants to graft trees and create a different kind of apple. There are several species that mostly grow in England, and the climate here is close enough. And I think we could grow them here. They would fit